Right, time for your game. You'll find this in your to-dos as my new game with variables or something like that. I was quite tired, I'm going to say with it. I'm going to start with my design mode. My game is going to be very simple to start off with, and I suggest you make your game simple to start off with. Because you can always make it more complicated later, but at least that way you can check it works. My game, I'm going to have a turtle, and it's going to be trying to chase food, just like the last game, except I'm going to control how the turtle moves. So, let's put a background in to start off with. I'm going to keep mine nice and simple, just a nice green background. You might do something a bit more creative. I'm going to put my turtle in there. Better give him a more simpler name to remember. Let's call him Turtle1, or let's give him a name. I'm going to have him called Kevin. Kevin sounds like a good name for a turtle. And then let's have some food in there. I think I'll have lots of food in my actual game, but for now I'm just going to code running, check it works, and I can always code some more. Let's have Kevin looking for carrots. That sounds like a good food. Let's change its name in my properties to carrot, so I know which one it is. Its name's a bit small. Let's make it a very, too big. Perfect. Let's have my score shown on the screen, so let's make a number. Put it there. My number element's a bit tricky, so let's just call it score. And we'll make sure it's set to 0. So, just going to double check. I'm going to put score to 0. Don't have to do this, but it means it's nice and clear in my code. I want Kevin to move around, and I want Kevin to move around when I click keys. So I'm going to use my when key button. When I press the up button, I think Kevin should go up. That would make sensible sense, wouldn't it? And when I press my right button, I want Kevin to go a right turn, I think a full right angle. What would that be? 60, 70, 80, 90 degrees. Now you might want to code left and backwards, it's up to you. No, I would actually do that, but we're a bit rushed for time. I'm sure you can think about how you want your turtle to move. If you want something moving at all, maybe your game is going to click on things. Up to you. For me, I'm not going to click on the carrots. It's when Kevin collides with a carrot. Now I want something to happen. First of all, I want the score to change. I want the score to add 1. I want it to go up. Maybe if I make a more complicated game, different objects will have different scores. Maybe some things are poisonous and will set the score back to 0 again. I don't want that to be the end of the game, so I'm going to say I want my carrots. Should I put it there or there? I need to put it inside there, don't I? Otherwise it will happen completely randomly. I'm going to change its X number to a random place and its Y number to a random place. That way, every time Kevin collides with a carrot, the score goes up, but the carrot moves so I can find it again. See if it works. So I've only started making my game. I'm going to test it straight away, see if it works. I'm going to put my variable list up so I can check if that variable is going to change for score. Yes, it works, and it's changed up at the top of the screen as well. And my carrot moves to a different place each time. Oh, I just missed it there. Kevin looks very happy to be looking for carrots. I can see I've got my basics game. It's not a particularly good game at the moment, so I'm going to keep adding to it. Perhaps now I'm going to add some more objects in there and code what's going to happen for those. Maybe I'm going to start putting an if function in there inside a timer. So if I get to a certain score, maybe something happens. Maybe it just puts an alert up. Maybe the game gets harder. Maybe I'm going to have some music in. Maybe I'm going to have some poisonous veg. Maybe I'm going to make sure that I record this when there's no noises. It's up to you. Remember, this is your game. It can't go wrong. It can just take a bit of time. So don't be afraid if things don't work first time. Be prepared to debug and to fix your code. That's part of our learning process. Remember to save your game regularly when it's got to a stage where everything seems to work. And if you do get stuck, don't forget you've got the undo button, or you can start from your last save. Start small and keep testing. And I'm really excited to see what you come up with. Good luck, everybody. Bye bye from me. Bye bye. Oh, if you've got any problems, I'm not actually there, so don't ask me. You've got yourselves, okay? And whoever's with you. Bye bye.